welcome to my channel. Just keep swimming 1111. Thank you so much for joining. If this is the first time you've ever heard about me, please hit that like button and subscribe to me. You're gonna love some readings that I start coming up with here soon, so you don't want to miss them. Anyways, I just did a 3 series on accident. Karmic part 1, part 2, part 3 today. If you have a karmic situation, you might want to watch it. And if you want to look for my videos, please go to YouTube channel, my channel, and then do not, I repeat, do not look at videos or recent uploads. I don't really upload a lot of my videos. Go to lives. Lately, that's where I've been doing all my videos. You're just going to go to my channel and go to my lives, and you'll see all my current videos, okay? So just wanted to be clear that you guys know where to find other readings from me, okay? Yes, I've been doing readings, but I last uploaded a video like 2 years ago. Since then, it's just been lives. That's why there's not many. Anyways, we're going to get into a Q&A. Hi, Starkin. You're the first person in my live group. Hi, Starkin Technologies, or I'm sorry, Starkin Technologies, 2:29 p.m. Let's do you a card, Starkin Technologies. If you are the first person in my live chat group to say something, I usually pull a card for free, or a couple cards for free for you. So Starkin Technologies, you're going to get a few cards. Let's see what Starkin Technologies gets. Ooh, okay. Ooh, Starkin Technologies. Your current situation is kind of fizzling away, isn't it? Whether this is a job or an actual relationship, you're going to be parting ways, okay? There's somebody, and it could, maybe it's not you, maybe it's your person. Maybe your person is married, or maybe your person is in another karmic situation. I don't know. But I see there is another relationship in the upcoming, desire, but there's this other situation that's getting cleared out, okay? This was a soulmate or a divine karmic relationship, but it's soon to be over. Divorce is here. Over the next 4 weeks, someone is going to be breaking and ending this relationship. It's been down the toilet. Whether it's a job, career, or relationship, it's over. They're going to be off on a journey, hermit, in soul searching, okay? Single energy, going off on my own. 999 is going to be a prominent number for you, Technologies. Lots of Sagittarius energy, Virgo energy. Someone's going to be exploring their options, seeing what else is out there. Doors are going to be opening very wide. Don't be resistant to the change. Don't be resistant to someone coming in. This has been a hard journey, and there's kind of like a wounded warrior aspect here. I've been really suffering and hurting. So whether you're releasing an energy, or your person's releasing an energy, or you're releasing a job, or whatever this is, just know that it's been a long time coming. This has been very difficult for you, and very difficult for whoever this is. But the choice must be made. And someone is going to find another partner, probably a Sag. There's going to be another partner, but this is all going to go down within about 4 weeks. So get ready, because Technologies, that's what I see coming up for you. Someone will be free from a situation that's been down the toilet for quite a while. All right, yeah, I can do a quick little general while we're waiting for more people to come in. We only have a few of you in here, 444. So yeah, let's do a general real quick, kind of give some people some time to get a notification of the live. Sometimes the live readings here on YouTube take a little bit of time to get to everyone. There's a lot of people out there on YouTube, so sometimes it takes some time, but I know they're going to get on top of that, and you're going to be notified. So let's see what's going on. Starkin, you are, we are living separated, me and the person. All right, well, then maybe there's going to be a reuniting. I don't know, we have desire, or maybe there's another party. I would definitely want to look a little further into that, because I've never read for you before, Starkin Technologies, but I'm so glad you're here. All right, today, guys, is a Q&A. So any questions you guys want about being a soulmate or a karmic or a twin flame, today is a good day to ask. your Q&As. Also, it's a good time to ask anything you want to know about me. So my journey, my status, where I'm at, what's going on with me, and also yourself. I am accepting $10 donations for a tarot card for you guys. So if you guys have any questions, it is available for $10 each person. But as per request, let's do a quick little general and just see what's coming out. Let's get a message from your person in the general. So Spirit, what's a message from this person in the general? The third party doesn't know that I'm about to do something different in my life. I'm about to change. 6 of Wands, it will be public. There's going to be a breakup. There's going to be a tower. Death, it's over. The karmic or the third party does not know I am planning on leaving the situation. 2 of Pentacles, I've been teetering on the situation for quite some time. I know I haven't made up my mind as quickly as I should have. 2 of Swords, the decision at the bottom. I've been in limbo, Hanged Man, 2-2. I'm now choosing the right path, okay? So if you've been waiting on this person, are you going to make a decision? Are you going to pick one? Who are you going to be with? This person's message to you is I'm gathering up the courage to make the decision. The third party does not know at all that I have a new plan, that I am orchestrating some new beginning for myself to be with you publicly. They're going to be shocked that it's over, but the third party has no idea how over of this I really am. I'm going to reunite with you in the Lover's card energy. You are my twin flame. You are my soulmate. You're my universe. And I plan with every intention to come towards you. That is my choice and my decision. I've written entire messages to send you, but I always keep deleting them because I'm scared of really opening up. My intimacy paralyzes me, and just being intimate with you. I am currently constantly seeing signs connected to you. And your scent is addictive. I swear I can smell you even when you're gone. So this person is just being reminded by the universe over and over again about your connection. So this person's message to you is, you just watch. Give it some time. I'm coming towards you. If I could pick a timing card, it would be 6 weeks. 6 weeks, this person is going to be coming towards you and leaving their karmic situation. Okay? That is what I got there. $10 a card is now on and open. We have a super chat here. KDP, what will Jordan decide in regards to my kids by the end of February? What will Jordan decide in regards to my kids? KDP. What will Jordan decide in regards to your kids? I feel called to use the Transformation Oracle. Funny, there's a mother with a baby in this image, and it's in reverse. She's pregnant. Okay, so there's definitely something going on with this child situation. This is not super positive for me. There's a rejection here. There's some kind of a no, some kind of a rejection. The number 8 may be important to you. This is the energy of expansion. So growing a family, growing in a relationship, adding someone else to the mix. But this is a no. So the choice is, this is a water energy. Your person may be restricting what is possible out of fear of scarcity, not enough money, not enough time, not enough energy, and not enough resources. This person may need to loosen up and stop trying to own and control how things proceed. Okay, this person's being very controlling. Yeah, I think this person is scared. Whatever's going on between you guys in regards to your kids, this person says no, no more, no can do, or I can't afford it. Whatever's going on, all right? He just cannot afford to either help you or pay or give them something or even be there for them. Okay, this person may just feel like he is not enough. There's a low self-worth. There's a lack of any positivity in the future. We have a very negative person here, okay? So I do feel like that is the answer that you need to hear. As far as your 999, thank you so much. KDP, that is what Jordan's going to decide. There's a no, okay? And this is exactly what he says. And you're a Scorpio. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on in your situation, but that's not cool. And I don't think there's hate or anger or rudeness, although this is rude. I just feel like he feels he can't perform. He can't do well. He's not meant for it. He's very negative minded. Okay, so that's the card that I have for you, honey. Is there anyone else that has a question or even a Q&A about the twin flame journey, soulmates, me, whatever, any general questions out there that you want to know? Any astrological questions you want to know? Or do you just want something about your current situation? Remember, it is $10 a card for you guys. I prefer Cash App. Keep that in mind, but it doesn't have to be today. But I do prefer it. So if you guys want to do Cash App, that's great. But you don't have to. You can do Super Chat, and I'm fine with that today. All right? But Cash App gives me the money immediately, where I'll have to wait till the 22nd of next month to have any kind of money from this Super Chat. But thank you all so much. Let's see what other questions. If we're waiting for a question, I'll just do a general in the midst of waiting, okay? So let's see what's going on in general. Let's ask a question. Where is your relationship headed for the general collective? Where is your relationship headed? So we have the Eight of Athmes. Oh, Mark Hodge, you have 2 cards. Yay! The Eight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Chalices, and the Holy King, the Hermit. Yay! Freedom. Freedom. This is Braveheart, baby. Freedom. Where you guys are headed is somebody breaking free from their ties. Okay? Done. Ace of Swords is a cut. A cut away from someone they've been entrapped with. And a holy, happy, rejuvenated, rejoicing and celebration with you as this person goes down a soul-searching journey into their soul, into their heart, onto their spiritual path about what they need to do about life. The High Priestess is down here at the bottom in reverse. And so I think secrets are going to be coming out. Their feelings are coming to the surface. And they're starting to see the truth. Anyways, that was a quick look at where you guys are headed in general. If you're dealing with an air sign, that's going to resonate a lot. All right, markers, you have 2 cards. Anything in specific that you want to hear, markers? Any questions? Thank you so much for the Super Chats. Yes, Cash App is preferred, but I am open to Super Chat if there's no other way. All right, let's get a question here for markers. Is there a specific question you want to know about, markers? What's coming up? Okay, let's do a what's coming up. I feel like there's a rebirth. I got the vision of that card where they're raking outside. So I feel there's a rebirth of you, a rebirth of something. What's coming up for markers? Okay. Now I feel like I need to change it. Okay. For whatever reason. What's coming up for markers, please? What is coming up for markers? Ooh, okay. So we have moving on, path to destiny, followed by surrender, markers. Holy shit, look at that. I'm not, hey, it's not me, man. Moving on and surrender, that is like literally the same thing. Letting it go. You're letting the universe just take over, letting it be what it needs to be. You're just like, I don't care anymore. Whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. You're floating in water, just relaxed. Just, you don't have any tension. You don't have any worries. You feel very free. Okay? You're looking at the whole situation and able to just release yourself from it. You're not looking for any specific like result. You're just like, I'm open. What do you got for me? What's in the cards for me? What's in store? Just very open, letting the universe do its thing. Surrender says, let the universe take command. Let Jesus take the will. The element is water. The number is 2. The phase is a decline. Okay, a decline, moving on, letting go, releasing. This is a waning moon. This is all waning. Whoops. So the waning, by the waning moon, there's going to be a release. Markers, when progress is blocked and we fought our best to advance, the only option left to you, markers, now is to just surrender. You're finally accepting your reality. Your surrendering is less about giving up than it is to simply allow and just admit what it is and not try to force this into another position. You're just letting it become what it is. When we stop forcing our will, things get surprisingly easier and the obstacles start to dissolve in unexpected ways. Markers, the universe is taking care of your situation right now. Your lesson is challenging and painful, while at the same time you're going through it. You can't understand the great mystery of how the universe works, but you're open to figuring out that it's for the better. Even though life tends to make sense in retrospect, right now it's a little jumbled. Hardships turn out to be a spiritual gift, as you know, and whatever hardship you've been going through, there will be a spiritual gift. Our goal is not to be large and in charge, but to surrender. Human weakness is our strength in disguise. Fixing, figuring something out, manipulating, that's all small, selfish attempts to bend life to your will. When you submit to the proper place in the scheme of life, the universe will work for you, more powerful and more great than you ever thought was able. And there's a peace and a restoration and an equilibrium at that point. A beautiful young woman falls back and floats in crystal pure water. She rests safely in the hands of a higher self. The water in this card is calm. It's submission. You're drifting effortlessly. You're releasing pent-up emotions, which had no place to go but out. The giant hands symbolize the order of magnitude between your human self and your divine self. Your higher self wills you to be in perfect alignment with the universe right now, because you are powerless to forces beyond your control. So I guess in a nutshell, yeah, I mean, all that I see that's going to be happening for you is you're going to let it all go. Complete freedom. Hi, love.
Get a hamburger.
I'll be down to make you a sandwich in a second.
Okay. Also, did you know what
Well,
I
not a
said?
second, but soon.
Mom, did you know what I said?
Yeah, no.
I said hello, mother and Abby.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that one. Can you bring me my charger? It's in the wall, right there by the desk.
Yeah.
You like that, Markers?
Huh?
Good. I was talking to Marcus. So yeah, this is your path to destiny. Surrendering to your divine masculine power also. I like that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to be too long, okay?
Oh, wait, no, mother is Sainu.
Oh.
I forgot. So, kilt a Sainu.
I like it. I like it a lot. Whoops, what
So,
the heck?
kilt a is hello, and mother is Sainu.
Very nice. Well, I'll be done soon, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. All right. Next. Is there anyone else that had a question? Oh, I think I see another super chat. Did I miss that? KDP, can you please see what will happen to us in our relationship in general? Yeah. Yeah, let's see what's going to happen to your guys' relationship in a nutshell. It's Jordan, right? Okay. Let's see. Yep, I feel like using this one. All right. Spirit, what is going to happen in general for Katie and Jordan? What is going to happen in general as a whole for Katie and Jordan? Oh, well, I'll let you see the bottom because it did slip out. Harvest, 20, Judgment, second chances and the harvest and karma and all that coming back to you. And you got 2 of chalices. All right. So this is love, marriage, and a relationship. I do think in general, this is a soulmate. This is a soulmate. I can't say for certain that it's a twin flame or not, but I know that this is a soulmate. And I know that in general, you're supposed to reunite with this person. I know in general, you've known this person in a past life. I know this person cares about you. I know you guys are a lot alike and similar in many ways. And I know you understand this person very deeply, more than he understands himself. I know that he's going to open up and he's going to grow more with you. And I know that you guys are going to create a home of some sort together. How can that happen if he can't accept my kids? Well, the path that I see for him is he's not ready to take care of the kids, not because he doesn't like kids, not because there's a problem with the children, but because he doesn't feel that he is ready for children. He doesn't feel he's good enough for your children. Okay? He feels like they deserve better and more, and there is a self-worth issue for him to work out. So in general, this is a soulmate connection. This is a past life connection. I can't guarantee a happily ever after. I can't guarantee that. And notice how I said this is a soulmate connection. I didn't say this is going to end up in marriage. But I do feel there's a connection where you will be evolving with this person in some sense. And I do feel this person is going to look at their situation and make a judgment about where they're headed, what they're doing, and why they're doing it. And there's going to be some reflection, some looking inward and saying, what am I doing and why? Because there's some kind of karma that needs to be dealt with.
Hi. So, I accidentally said hello joke. What I meant to say is mother.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk more in a little bit, okay?
Okay. See ya.
See you. So you guys do have some karma to work out, some healing for sure, but this is some kind of a union, you know? Sometimes there's a rejection over it. I would trust that and talk to him about it and say, what is it about my kids that you're having a hard time with? You know, just say, I just want to be open. I want to be an open book. I want to learn something. I want to go through some karma. Can you tell me a little bit more about what's going on with you and me? Is it A, you don't love me? Which if you don't love someone's kids, you don't love them. So that is a fact. But is it because you don't love me? Let him answer. Is it because you don't feel like you can be good enough for them? Is it because you feel you are not enough? Is it because you feel like you're not ready to be a parent? Let him answer. And do you have some healing in your own childhood that you need to do? Because he was meant with Judgment and 2 of Chalices to align with you. He was meant to cross your path, go through this karma, learn from the past, and do something again. Have a second chance. And I think he may want a second chance. I think he may want one. He just doesn't want to add more kids. He already has 3, and I have 3. Hey, that's the Brady Bunch. He's just got to come up to be a masculine. See, where he's at, he's already struggled. He's already had a hard time being where he's at. He failed with his first 3 kids. He was not successful in that family situation. So he is going through a masculine looking at his situation and saying, am I ready for this? He has to figure that out. And that's what he's doing. But this is beautiful. It's a good connection. It's fated. It's past life. I feel like there's a lot of love between you and this person. But if, you know, and I'm trying to step in his shoes here, if I was a man that already had my plate full with 3 kids and I wasn't being very successful at it, I would be terrified to step into another situation where I'm expected to take on 3 more. And also with an ex saying in his ear, you're not even doing right by your own. You're not even successfully doing this well. What are you thinking? Being with another person, it's that, look what you did with us, you're going to do with them. So he's got to beat that thought out of himself. And remember, he's got to remember our failed relationships are great. They're stepping stones to a better one. We've learned so much in our past relationships, and that's where we get to do it better next time. And so I think he'll get there. That's what I think. And I think in about 60 days, in about 2 months, you're going to have some kind of a reunion, some kind of a little reconciliation between 2, and you're going to talk about this, and it's going to be different. I think right now this person is reflecting on his past and his history, and it's very scary. But I do think if there's love there, he's going to be able to see this through. Okay? So that's what I feel I see in the cards. All right. Oh, you're welcome. You do love each other? Yeah, you're welcome. I would be scared too. You know? It's okay. People are not always ready, but then they change. They change their mind. They look back. You're welcome. Does anyone else have any Q&As? General questions or personal? Omar, love me, or it's just a friendly relation? Huh. Eminent properties. If you guys have any personal questions, it's $10 per card. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to pick. And I prefer Cash App, but you can do Super Chat today if you have no other way. That's fine. And if anyone has any general questions, like what is the DM doing? What is the karmic doing? What about astrology? What about twin flames, soulmates, blah, blah, blah. Any other questions? I'm happy to answer those as well for the general collective if you don't want to spend any money on a situation, but you're curious about something. And if not, I'll just do some general cards while we wait. Let's see. Twin fire. Who is the Scorpio in your life? Okay. Spirit, who is the Scorpio in Twin Fire's life? Spirit, guide and direct me for twin fire. Who is the Scorpio in twin fire's life? Spirit guides, be with me as I pull the cards from these tarot decks. Give me straight, direct answers for the person that's asking. Use me as a vessel to deliver the message of truth. Who is the Scorpio for twin fire? It's funny because I just asked him a question. This is how my guides work with me. Listen, I'm going to let you in on a little bonus, twin fire. When I grabbed the bottom of this deck and you asked me about the Scorpio, I saw the King of Cups, which, as you know, is profoundly Scorpio. But I saw the King of Cups. And I thought to myself, interesting that I'm starting this deck pulling and there's the King of Cups, the Scorpio. And then the next thing that came to me was Divine Lover. Then I was like, okay, I'm going to shuffle. Just going to ask the guides to show me. Even though that was a message directly already, the guides show me. Who is this person for twin fire? Then we get the Queen of Cups, which is the King of Cups' divine counterpart. Divine soulmate, possible twin flame, true lover. Then what else is weird? As I'm looking over at the bottom of my other deck, what caught my eye, my guides were saying, look at the bottom of the other deck. Look at the bottom of the other deck. So I looked. Queen of Chalices. So you got King of Chalices, Queen of Chalices, Queen of Chalices again. Love, love, love. Divine partner. Okay? Queen of Cups twice with the King. This is that lover. Funny, I pull this off and what sits looking at me is the Emperor. Divine masculine. Okay. So those are just signs that my guides are showing me, feeding me, giving me information before I even look at your card. So I just wanted to share that with you, my little journey of how I'm getting these downloads. And the cards you got was the Magician. Sneaky little guy. Your Scorpio is charming, good looking, charismatic, intelligent, and an excellent manifester. Your person is wanted by many. All right? Wanted by so many others. Your person is a go-getter. You want this person more than anyone. You are so turned on, so attracted. God, you want this individual more than anything. You want this person. You're attracted to this person. This person knows magic. I don't care if it's this life or a past life. This is a very magically attuned individual. And I do believe it's a divine masculine. And he might have Gemini somewhere in his chart. Okay? But I feel like he's very intelligent and he's choosing a new path. But who this person is to you is the one that is going to send you on your spiritual journey. Because he's a divine masculine. He is your divine masculine. And he is the one that's sending you on possibly your twin flame journey or beginning to show you the way through your spiritual walk. But this is someone that deeply loves you and you deeply love. This Scorpio is one of the deepest loves of your life. And you're going to learn and grow so much because of this person. Doesn't matter how it plays out. You're going to grow because of this person. And that's just a fact. But that's who this person is to you, okay? All right. Hi, Hi everybody, Q&As. Does anyone have any generals? I prefer Cash App, but if you want to do Super Chat, I'm fine with that as well, if there's no other way. You're welcome, Twin Fire. I feel the magnetic pull that is hard to resist. Yeah, I see it. I see it, girl. K-Bay, my DM is Scorpio, all right. Putting up a good fight. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, Marcus is giving you guys information in the chat. I am answering Q&As, so anything you want to know about me, the channel, twin flames, soulmates, karmics, anything you want to know about the astrology of the situation, your chart, anything you want to know, it's a time to ask. Those are free. General questions are free. If you want to ask something like what's going to happen with the DM, what's going to happen with the DF, what's going on with the karmic, I can pull some cards in general for free for you guys. But if you want a personal card for yourself, it is $10 per card, and you can do that through Cash App. My tag is money symbol, let that shit go, 1111. You can go there and you can pay for one card for $10, or you can pay for two for 20, three for 30, however much you want to get. It all goes towards me, goes towards charity, helps the channel, helps me grow. Great appreciation, and thank you for that. But if there's no other way, you guys can't do Cash App, you can do Super Chat. I'm okay with that today as well, okay? But I'm here to answer some questions. I'm not going to be on here too long. We've been here 36 minutes. But let's get in anyways. Okay, we have a general. How difficult is Ketu and Rahu access? Great question, Doja Set. Wait, Doja Cell. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Well, I like to think of them as not always difficult. Imagine going through life and having no desire and no determination or any gumption to go after anything you want. Perhaps your job, a marriage, a relationship, education, travel. Without Rahu, you would have nothing. You would be a boring blob on this planet, desiring nothing. Think of sitting in a shrine somewhere, eating nothing but white rice and water for the rest of your life, having no passion, no sex, no children, no family, no desire. That would be Ketu, by the way. But that would be the absence of Rahu. Ketu is the divine mirror of Rahu. It is the absence of him. So Ketu is, I release everything. I want for nothing. I don't want food. I don't want passion. I don't want career. I want nothing to do with the ego. I want to detach myself completely from everything. I just want to drift into darkness and oblivion and be one with Source. I want to detach from this world. I've already been here. I've already done that. I've already accomplished it all, and I am finished. It's old. Where Rahu feels very young. I like to think of Ketu as old and Rahu as young, a child, and then the elderly. They're ready to let life go. Think of your 100-year-old grandparent, ready to let life go. Enjoy your life. I depart this world and leave you all behind. I've had a good life. I'm done. That's Ketu. The release, the ending, the cut, the severance, the death, the absence of life. Where Rahu is, I'm born, I'm excited, I'm free, I want to try everything, I want to taste everything, I want to get to know everything. I don't know anything about this world. Nothing. I want to take it all in. And I'm never going to be satisfied because my curiosity is endless. I am growing. So Rahu is expansion, a bursting birth of a star, and Ketu is the dying star and the restriction and the losing of light. Anyways, so Rahu is your drive and desire. He is your zest for life. If you are excited about writing a book, you can thank Rahu to see you through. If you are excited about getting married, you can thank Rahu for getting that desire and making that happen. If you desire millions of dollars, you can thank Rahu for making that dream happen. If you desire supreme intelligence with astrology, you can thank Rahu for making that happen. So I don't like to see them as the negative. But now that I've touched on the positive, we'll get into the negative. Thank you so much, Twin Fire. Oh, thank you for the tip. I love you. Thank you so much. So let's think about the negative with Rahu and Ketu now. Well, hello. Ketu is not wanting anything. So the negative with Ketu is cutting shit off. So when they're on an axis, wherever they're at, let's just say a 1-7 axis. Let's say Ketu is in the 7th house and he says, fuck relationships. I don't want them. Yeah. Fuck you and your mom and your boyfriend and your dog and your job and your friends and your blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know the words. But that's Ketu. Fuck you and fuck everything that you represent. I'm done. Like, I do not want marriage. I don't want it. I don't want to be tied down. Hell no. I don't want to be caught up with anybody. No. I don't want this. So he's kind of a runner. So when Ketu's in the 7th, you'll see a frustration with a marriage. It's not always a divorce, but most of the time it is. And I'll be honest. Ketu in the 7th is like 80% divorce. But if it's not a divorce because of some wonderful aspect like Jupiter, then it will always be frustration in a relationship where I don't care about the relationship. We'll be married, but I don't care about it. I don't want to deposit anything into it. I don't want to put energy, time, love, affection, attention into it. I'm just not into it. I'll stay married, but I don't want to be into it. So that could be negative. Versus the Rahu in the 1st house, which it's all about me. When Rahu's in the 1st house, that is you, your face, your head, your body, your personhood, yourself, your birth of desire. So somebody with Rahu in the 1st is going to be very selfish. Maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe it is a good thing. And it also means Ketu is a past life. Rahu is the life you were born to do now. So past life, Rahu in the 7th would be, you've already been there, done that. You've been married, you've had that relationship, you've worked well with others, you've been a part of groups, you've been a big part of all of that. Now it's time to focus on yourself. You never did that in past life. You didn't love yourself, you didn't do for yourself, you didn't make decisions for yourself. You were always sacrificial. You were sacrificial for spouse, you were sacrificial for marriage, you were sacrificial for your job, and you were sacrificial for other people. And maybe very, very famous in a past life. So when you reverse it and Rahu would be in the 1st, it's time for you. And then let's twist that. Because that's very selfish. If you're with somebody with Rahu in the 1st house, are they going to come off narcissistic? Yes. Are they going to come off selfish? Yes. Are they going to come off greedy? Yes. And probably, like I said, very narcissistic. So there is a negative side. But at the same time, there's a karmic side, which is it's time for them. So let's switch sides now. And let's make Ketu in the 1st house. Rahu in the 7th. Let's get that aspect. The past life aspect. Or just the switch of it, okay? Rahu now sits in the 7th that says, I want fame, I want notoriety, I want everyone to see me. I am here, I am here, I am here. I am here. Look at me, talk to me, be with me. There's a lot of relationships. Even with Ketu there'd be a lot. But with Rahu there's a lot of multiple relationships. Multiples. So lots of lovers. Cheating could be a thing. Okay? Lies could be a thing. Rahu in the 7th, especially if it's in an air sign. Multiple marriages. Polygamy, perhaps. Frustrations. The negativity of Rahu in the 7th is, this is one hell of a marriage. You might have had a big bash of a wedding, but a shitty marriage because of infidelity. There could be a lot of money and fame, but there's also a lot of people in the bedroom. Rahu wants and wants and wants and wants to try everything out. He's not satisfied. So yes, he's drive, determination, ego, and all those good things that help you get what you want, but he's also never satisfied. He's just an energy. He's an electric energy. He's the head of the dragon. He doesn't know better. That is his duty. His duty is to give you power and drive. It is your duty to tame the dragon. Anyways, Rahu being there would be an extremely dramatic, problematic person, but it could also represent a very rich, powerful, famous person. Think of Elizabeth Taylor. I don't know what her chart is. I really don't. But think about her. How many marriages did she have? You know? And there was a lot of problems in all those marriages. She had beautiful marriages. She had lots of fame. But, you know, the marital bed was not always a happy place for her. And she went to herself to find happiness, which is Ketu in the first. So when Ketu's in the first, your comfort, where you fall back on, where you want to let go of all the drama of the relationship, is in the self. Meditation, religious practice, career perhaps, especially if Capricorn's in the first. But, you know, like Elizabeth, it's like I find peace away from my marriage in my acting. That's something I love to do. That's something I'm good at. That's something that's natural for me. And I get away and I escape because Ketu is running away, and escape, death, letting go. I escape the problematic relationships and fame and marriage into myself, into my world. And in the aspect of being not a famous person with a Ketu Rahu axis in the 1st and 7th would be, I just find peace in myself and I love my singleness, but I also have this drive and desire to be married. Why do I have this tug of war? And that's something good to think about in Rahu Ketu axis, no matter where it's at, no matter what house. Wherever you're going to find Ketu and Rahu, the problem will always be the same problem. It is a push and pull and a tug of war. I want this, but I don't. And it's all about finding balance. Meditating, having peace, inner strength, inner balance. Taming the dragon. Getting what you want with Rahu and satisfying him and his desires, but not giving him an overindulgence. And Ketu, learning to let go, relax, not be so egotistical or materialistic, but also be at peace with silence, isolation, meditation, and pulling away from those desires and giving yourself a break. Because too much of a good thing is no good. And that's the lessons of Rahu and Ketu, no matter where you have them. So I hope I've explained that well enough. And we have another question here, personal. Tina Salmila, on what career path should I put my focus now? Okay. Career. Okay. What career path? Spirit, guide and direct me. Spirit guides, ancestors, guide and direct me with these tarot cards for Tina. She is asking us, what career path should she be on and put her focus in right now? You're at a crossroads. There's going to be a job option. You're at a tug of war. There's something else that either is coming for you or already did. I feel like you have a choice. I feel like you're not asking for advice just to say in general, what should I do? I feel like there's a choice. And you are genuinely trying to search spiritually on the inside. What should I do? Because each path is going to take you somewhere very different. Two of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. And you have the Two of Swords, Two of Athmes at the bottom of the deck. 2-2. Tug of war. Choice. Funny how the Two of Wands is in reverse, which is a lack of desire, a lack of action, being scared to make a choice, and not being able to move forward. I have your advice. Don't make any changes. If you're being given an option right now, don't make any changes. Where you should be headed as far as career right now is something along the lines of the same path. Why? Because there's something guiding you to work at home or work for yourself or work for a small business. Because there's a partnership in the future. I do feel that you are going to have a partnership. And the right partnership has not popped up yet. So don't make any sudden moves. Wait and see what transpires. That's what I feel for you. I wish I could get more information, but I just feel like there's more to come. You don't have all the information to make this choice. You don't have all your ducks in a row to make a move. So don't make a move. As far as career, stay on track with what you've been doing or the alignment of what you know you're used to. Nothing new is the advice for now, because there's a partner or an invitation later upcoming. Anyways, that's the advice I have for you for your card. And that's all. Is there any other general questions? Celebrate the first super chat from Tina. Aw. Yes. Thank you, Tina. That's what you were called selfish by your spouse? Oh. Doja Cell? So you have Ketu, but you have Rahu in the first house? That's why I was called selfish by my spouse. That's crazy. Okay. We got another donation here. Samantha. This is Canada. I'm not sure. Markers, it's $10 a card. What is the money situation with Canada money? Because I don't know. Can you tell me why the man I love blocked me and when I will hear from him again? You do? Isn't that funny how I started talking about Rahu in the first? I had no idea what your chart was. Had no idea that you had it in the first. But intuitively, they were telling me about that situation. That is just divine. Divine that I was talking about it. It was just great. In Canada, that would be about $4. Okay, hun. So you've got to give a little bit more money to get your card done over there in Canada, honey. It is $10 per card. So $6 more, hun, of US money, which you're going to have to convert. So if $5 is Canadian money, it's a little bit more, okay, here in the United States. So go ahead and donate a little bit more with your super chat, or you can go to Cash App and then do it there, okay? Cash App converts the money automatically for you, so that's good, where super chat probably doesn't convert it. It just makes sense with your own. Doja Cell, can we donate on the website? Oh, yes, you definitely can. It's www.jks1111.com. And if you just go to the top left corner, there's 3 lines, a menu button, and it's at the bottom, I believe. It says donate. Thank you so much, guys. Let's do a general card while we're waiting for any other questions. You're so welcome. I just think it's uncanny that that's what I was calling out with Rahu and Ketu. That's nuts. Okay. General, what is your person feeling for you right now? Everybody in general, what is your person feeling about you today as I'm doing my reading today? The Oak King. I like it. That's the Hanged Man. Oh, and you got the Battle Wagon, which is the Chariot. Cancerian vibes, loving it. And another one is the Ace of Chalices. Aw, you guys, your honey bunny is thinking about love. Ah, these look like vanilla flowers. I could be wrong, but don't they look like the flowers that you see on the vanilla containers? They're probably lilies. I just thought of vanilla. I don't know why. Which is sweet. So I think your person is thinking very sweetly and fondly of you. And then we have the Oak King. So I think this person is getting a new perspective of you and falling in love with you. Yeah, your person is falling. Sorry, I'm trying to get it a little bit better so you can see the pictures better. I want you guys to get a better image. Oh, poop. Okay. Well, I think that's somewhat better, right, guys? I don't know. All right, so your person is right now, as we're doing the reading, literally just their cogs are turning, their mind is working, they're thinking things about you in a loving way. They're thinking, do I really love this person? This is crazy. Why do I miss them? Why am I thinking about them? Why am I blocking our love? Why am I causing an issue? Spirit's like, overall, under all, this relationship is supposed to move forward with the battle wagon. Meaning you guys are supposed to go into a union, into a relationship. So your person feels that and senses that and knows that. Even underneath that, we have the Two of Chalices. So Spirit's like, this is your soulmate, your true love, your divine feminine, your divine masculine. This is your person. Wake up from this slumber, from this dream. King of Chalices, you really love this person more than anybody, more than anything. God, you love this person. Full card under that, you guys are meant for a new beginning. I feel in general who I'm reading for, and this is just an astrological thing, but I feel your Jupiter is asleep. It's asleep in Cancer or it's asleep in Virgo, but your Jupiter's asleep. And it's like, it needs to be shaken up. And I do think there's some fire energy here. Aries coming into May, I think you guys are going to have a brightened up relationship. You are on your way. I do believe in May, this is going to turn around. Maybe even the late part of April. This relationship is going to turn. I am constantly, no matter what, seeing signs connected to you. No matter where I go, no matter where I am, I'm seeing signs, numbers, names, images, everything. I can't escape you, and that's the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man says, stop blocking this connection. Open. And the only way this person is trying to be woken up is by spirit and their higher self. So spirit is sending them towards you. And they know they're coming towards you. Yeah, they're coming towards you. You guys are going to have a new beginning. But they are definitely feeling like they're falling deeply in love with you and that they're awakening to the love they have with you. And that's how they feel right now, today. They're thinking about you. And mostly, they're thinking about, why have I stopped our love in any way? What am I running from? And why am I standing in my own way? So there's deep thought and contemplation about what I should do. They do feel a little stuck, but they're thinking of ways to get out of being stuck. All right. So that, I hope, answered your guys' general question. You just donated. Samantha? Oh, okay, you went on my website. Okay. You just donated another 5 on my website? Okay, Samantha, what is your question? All right, Samantha, there it is. Oh, I already see it. It's in the green. Can you tell me why the man I love blocked me? And when I will hear from him again? Okay. I'm going to try to pull that out of one card. It's going to be a little tough because why he blocked you is usually one card, and when he's going to reach back out to you is usually another card. But I'm going to try to pull when and why out of one card, okay? I'm going to try to do the best I can, so let's stick with me here. Thank you, K-Bay, for the $1 super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. All right. So let's try to get that out of one card. Okay, I think I'm going to do the Lenormand for that one. Spirit, can you guide and direct me for Samantha on why this person has blocked her and when he will reach back out, if he even does. Now they're switching me to another deck. This one's just not going to work. I'm not feeling it. Sorry. Let me get another deck. I'm not feeling like I can get my answers out of that deck. It's going to have to be Raven's Wand. I'm super irritated that my deck got wet as it is. Okay. Spirit guides, please direct me with this deck for Samantha. Why this person blocked her, and when and if she will be hearing back from him. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to try to get all I can out of one card, girl. We have Dreaming Days. And we have a fox here. There's little hearts all over her cabinet. There's little flags and a little dolphin fairy and a kitty cat and a griffin. There's apple love spells, which I've heard of the Sweet Honey Crisp Apple Love Spell. There's letters. There's a honeybee. There's a fairy. And she's got a book. So it looks like she does candle work. She's a witch, obviously, in this deck. And she looks a little sad. She looks a little melancholy. She's sad. She's looking over the water. She's got questions. She's in deep thought, and she's wondering why, which is you. Why? Why am I here? What am I doing? Why did he block me? Is he ever going to reach back out to me? Does he love me? Do I love him? Is this real? Have I imagined all of this? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with the situation? Why am I in the position that I'm in? So many questions. Barry is Barry, which is her name, is distracted from her studies. And not by wonderful scenery, but she is awaiting a letter and wondering what it might say or not say. She's afraid of what message she's going to get. Her mind aches with endless scenarios that she's imagined. So much so that a lot of those scenarios even start to feel real. Imagination can torment or even serve you, but you must be the master, not the other way around. When imagination suggests negativity, look hard at the facts and see if there is any basis to believe it. I will tell you, my first gut instinct when I got this card was, this person doesn't deserve you. He's not interested. He's very detached from you. That doesn't mean that it's never going to work out and this person doesn't love you in some way. That's not what it means. I've been blocked by my twin flame before as well. That's not what it means. But it does mean he is rejecting you and pushing you away right now for whatever purpose it serves. And you are pursuing. So I feel like my gut instinct says you are the chaser and he is the runner. And you are the fox, which ironically is a hunter. Sorry, trying to fix my card here. So we have the runner, we have the chaser scenario, and I feel like the more you pursue, the more he's going to run. There needs to be balance to attract. So my gut instinct is seek yourself. I know you've heard this before, and it probably feels like a broken record, but it's true. Whatever's meant to be will be for you. Just open your heart. Allow that to be received. Don't sell yourself with negative thoughts. He doesn't love me. He doesn't want me. This will never be. Don't sell yourself those stupid ideas, because your perception is your reality. And if you paint a negative reality, that's the reality it will be. If you want to paint a beautiful reality, then that's what it will be. But chasing right now doesn't seem to be the answer. Pulling back, going into self, meditation, vision board, happiness, not worrying about an outcome, not worrying, looking out the window for a message or what message you're going to get, what would it say? Don't even think about what it would say. Just release it like a little bird, like a little fairy. Whatever will be, will be. I'm open. And I'm going to go focus on myself for a while. And then you will hear from this person. I don't know where you live, but there's snow all in this picture. So I feel you will hear from this person in March. March, where I'm from, is not spring, okay? It's just not. It's fucking winter. But March is next month. I also believe that we have 13 months. There's 13 zodiac signs, 13 constellations. And Sept is 7. December is Dec, which is 10. So I feel like our calendar is all fucked up. I don't know why, when, how that happened, but it is. I follow Vedic, not tropical, which goes to say it's more correct because it follows the actual flow of the actual calendar. Anyways, that put aside, I feel March is when you're going to hear from this person, if you hear from this person. And I do believe if you do not get a handle on pulling away and being okay with that and truthfully getting into yourself, that won't happen, that you won't hear back for a good long while. But I feel like if you let your worst fears get the best of you, you're going to hear from this person and hear a message you hate. And I feel if you think positively and warmly about a happy reunion, or that they miss you, they love you, this person misses you and loves you, that I feel like when you do hear from him, it will be happy and something to rejoice about. But I feel like you're in a hanged man position. You are a little bit stuck, and the right thing for you to do is to get a different perspective. Anyways, that's what I've got for you as far as one card, okay? If you want any more information or, oh, duh, yeah, you're from Canada. Okay, so you're probably still with me as far as March being a little bit of winter. But if you want any more personal readings from me, Samantha, please go to my website, www.jks1111.com, and you can go there and purchase a private reading from me if you feel you need any more guidance on your relationship. All right. Is there anybody else that feels they need a personal message, Markers, or is there anyone else that paid? If not, I could do another Q&A. If someone has a general Q&A. I just can't get that card straight for nothing. I tried. Okay. Like here today. Oh yeah, it's super snowy here today. Samantha, I've been so hurt, crying for months now over him making me feel so worthless. Oh, good, honey. That's good. Yeah, learning to let go of that. That's very true. Yeah, learning to let go of it and to release it. Yeah, you know, that's the best thing to do. Go into yourself, let it go. Don't dwell on those negative thoughts. Don't let them get the best of you, because your perception is your reality. Hanged man, whatever's going on inside, focus on what you're feeling, why you're feeling it, and what you need to do about it. And focus on you. You got to do some personal healing. If you feel worthless, it's because there's something inside of you that makes you think you're worthless. And you're attracting rejection. So you have to deal with that and attract being chosen. And that starts with you doing that self-worth workshop. You know what I mean? Okay. Marcus, is there anybody else? Oh, Kay had a super chat. General? Sure. Kay, I'm sorry I missed it. There you are, honey. When the High Priestess came out 5 times, what does that mean? The reader wouldn't tell me, but kept on staring at me. Even called another to look at it. Oh, the High Priestess. K-Bay, the first thing that came to me in my intuition is you're a powerful psychic and a powerful tarot reader. If you got the High Priestess 5 times, you had a past life also, I feel, where you practiced some dark arts. That's okay. I did too. I know I did, because I still do. But the 5 is a challenging, dark situation. When you get the 5 meddled into magic, the esoteric, the secrets, the underworld, the unknown, there's usually a negative tinge. Let's just say a dark tinge. So there's some darkness in you from a past life. There may also be some darkness towards you. If you see a lot of readers, which I don't know if you do or you don't, I feel like you might have run into a couple dark readers, dark light readers, which maybe don't have the best light for you. And when you get 5 high priestesses, it's telling you, trust your own instincts, trust your own vision, trust your own path. But when the high priestess comes with this one reader 5 times and she asked someone to look at it, I feel like that wasn't the right reader for you. One, if she was a good reader, she probably wouldn't have had someone else look at it. So she doesn't feel to me like she has a lot of experience. Or maybe she does have a lot of experience, but she's just nowhere near a natural reader. Well, a natural reader's gift. Some people have a lot of experience, but no gift. And that makes a difference. You are magical. You are psychic and you are a reader. It is what it is. You wouldn't have that pop up so many times. You have a karma, you have a past. And I do feel there's some negative forces against you. Probably karma from a past life. But there's some dark dealings with a witch. Could be past life, could be this life, I don't know. But there's some dark dealings with a witch. You need to go inside yourself and trust yourself. Spirit says, this is just what I'm hearing. You're spending too much money on readings. Hey, I'm just getting the message. I don't know how many, this could be the first time you've ever seen a reader. I don't know. But Spirit's telling me, Kay, you're spending too much money on readings. I don't know how many readings you've gotten, but it's too much. And you might have gone to 5 tarot card readers, 5 psychics. You're being told you're not trusting your own intuition. That you are a reader. You are a psychic, or you wouldn't be drawn to the psychic world, the metaphysical, the tarot. You're being drawn. 77 minutes earlier, I saw 27 seconds. 777 is Saturn energy, which again is dark high priestess energy. Darkness. Saturn is dark. It's the shadow element. And he does rule that high priestess energy. He just does. Saturn rules the fucking high priestess energy. It is the underworld. And a lot of witches and tarot card readers are serving their karma by serving others spiritually. I don't know if you guys knew that. If you have Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Moon, or Sun, or Mercury in the sign of Scorpio, you have karma to serve as far as a spiritual journey. Like, you have karma. You just do. From a past life, you have karma to pay forward, or you must be in service. And when you see it, Scorpio, in the 6th house, obviously the 8th, the 12th, and the 10th. Maybe even the 2nd. You have karma to serve, be in service of other people based on your spiritual experience. Which means a lot of you guys would be a psychic, a healer, a tarot card reader, a palm reader, an herbalist, in doing something with a craft, an astrologer, whatever. If you had it in those placements, especially in those placements, you would have service. You have to serve. Okay. And that's specifically, like I said, Scorpio only. Why Scorpio only? Because that's Saturn ruled. I know Ketu rules Scorpio and Mars rules Scorpio, but Saturn looks over the underworld, the dark world. Saturn decides where all your planets are placed. By the way, not the king, which is the sun, not Jupiter, not the moon. None of those fucking planets have a say in where they go in your birth. Saturn has the say in where they go. He decides if you're going to have wealth or no wealth. He decides if you're going to have children or no children. He decides if you're going to have marriage or no marriage. He decides everything. He just does. That's his job. He's a ruler of the underworld. So he has every say on when and how your birth chart will be placed. Saturn is the most, well, I hate to say the most, but damn, he has a power. He's a powerhouse. He has one of the most influential energies, period, in your chart. He just, and I dare to say, the top. You're gonna want to make peace with Saturn before you make war. Trust me. Anyways, I'm sorry. I got lost off into that. Okay. Scorpio moon, Mars, Jupiter. Interesting. Look at that shit. Scorpio moon? Okay, Kay, Mars and Jupiter. What house is your Scorpio in? Please, Vedic. I don't do tropical, but what house is your Scorpio in? We'll need the timing of this reply. I will need to listen to it again. The timing in my video is 82 minutes. So 79 minutes when I told you, probably. Whatever. Kay. What house? Lee Chun, do your thing, girl. So much love, understanding. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're not sure? Okay, that's all right. I was just wondering. Okay. Alrighty then. Is there any other generals? Oh. Hey there, Somya. If we have any benefic like Jupiter along with Rahu, as it's said, that Jupiter can control Rahu. Your thoughts about this? Yay! Astrology questions. Thank you, Somya. I get so super happy. Jupiter is a benefic. So wherever Jupiter is, he brings blessings. He is Tinkerbell's pixie dust. He just puts pixie dust and glitter all over wherever the fuck he's at, okay? No matter what. Even if it's a hard placement like him with Saturn, he still puts fucking pixie dust on that shit, okay? You could have the worst life and chart ever, but if Jupiter's there, he's gonna put some fucking pixie dust on that shit. There's gonna be a silver lining. There's gonna be a blessing. There's a light at the end of the rainbow with Jupiter, with Saturn. And basically, I'm sorry, Jupiter with Rahu. Is that right? Is that the question you asked? Let me go back. Let me go back. Shit, was it Jupiter with Rahu or Jupiter with Saturn? I lost my place. I'm sorry, I'm looking. There it is. Okay. Jupiter with Rahu, same shit, because it's a negative. It's a malefic. Okay. So Jupiter with Rahu is the same thing. It is malefic. Rahu is seen as malefic, even though I don't like to think of Rahu as completely malefic. I kind of think of Rahu as 50-50. My opinion on Rahu is 50-50. A lot of old-fashioned astrologers, especially in the world of Vedic, they think Rahu is terrible, negative, you know, but they're old. We see a brighter light to Rahu now, I certainly hope. We're a little bit more open-minded than that. But nonetheless, he does bring malefic energy because he causes havoc wherever he's at. He does cause havoc. He's a problematic toddler, is what it feels like, or an out of control adolescent. No control. So I like to think of Rahu and Jupiter as the wise teacher, the loving father, or the loving grandfather, and the adolescent wild teenager. So that's the kind of impression I get from Rahu with Jupiter. You've got the wise and you've got the adolescent not wise. So when Rahu's there, he becomes like any planet he's with. If he's with 5 planets, he's a confused little shit. If he's with 1 planet, he's much more calm. So if Rahu is with Jupiter, he would be much more calm because it's 1 planet, number 1, and it's a benefic. Think of Rahu coming in and doing 100% damage if he was by himself. But then you put in another planet, especially benefic, and boom, he's only 50% damage. He doesn't do all the damage he could possibly do. That's the pixie dust that Jupiter puts on Rahu. Hey, if you're going to be misbehaving, I'm keeping an eye on you. You're going to misbehave, but I'm going to correct a lot of your behavior. So Jupiter, out of love, will correct Rahu. But at the same time, Jupiter, who has 100% benefic, becomes only 50% benefic around Rahu. So they kind of neutralize each other. They went from like this to this. You see what I'm saying? There's a neutral, okay? So they meet in the middle. And it's like, Rahu, you're going to get half of what you want. Jupiter, you're going to get half of what you want. So when you see them together, they make a deal. And Jupiter says, I want to give this person, let's just say, marriage and blessings of financial blessings. Rahu says, great. I want lots of financial blessings and lots of marriage. But I have to compromise. Maybe I'll only have 3 marriages instead of 10. You know, maybe I'll only have $1 million versus 50 million. Maybe I'll only have fame at the end of my life in my older years versus my youth and all my life. You know, there's this compromise, come down to earth. Be realistic. So Jupiter gives the blessings that Rahu wants: fame, sex, marriage, relationships, children, riches, popularity, all the egotistical things. Jupiter's like, I'm going to give you those blessings, but you're going to learn a lesson about those blessings. I'm going to teach you about marriage. You're going to behave yourself and you're going to listen. Marriage is not all about sex and babies and fun. Marriage is responsibility and duty and dedication. You're going to learn about that. So Jupiter teaches Rahu how to have some restraint and dedication and morals. It's like trying to teach an atheist morals. It's very difficult, but Jupiter's going to try to teach him that through love. So Jupiter will be like, I'm going to make you fall in love, so in love, and you're going to want that person so much that you're going to listen. You may not listen to me, but you'll listen to the person you're in love with. So Jupiter gives a blessing. And, you know, Rahu wants to be the richest man on the earth. So Jupiter says, well, no, because you're going to go crazy. You're going to do drugs. You're going to be you're going to be wild. You're going to be blowing your money all over the place. I'm not going to give you the ultimate, the all you want. This is not a buffet. But I will give you riches. But I will teach you morals about those riches. I will teach you lessons about having money. So you will learn the responsibility of what it means to have money. So you may run a business, a very big corporation. Hell, you could be like Donald Trump. But with that money comes great responsibility and moral duty, which is like Trump becoming president. You can't just be rich and wild. You need to have restriction. You have to show up for work. You have to do your job. You have to look out for others. Or owning a business. You know, so it's about, do you get my point? It's like you may want to have all the children in the world with Rahu and Jupiter. You may want to plant seeds and have lots of babies. And I have to say with Jupiter and Rahu, there's a chance of many, many children. Many, many children. And Rahu's like, I love making babies. And Jupiter says, but you have a moral code to raise those babies. So he teaches Rahu to be good to the children that he makes. And there may be many, but he's going to learn the responsibilities of that. And so Jupiter does calm down the situation versus if Rahu just was making babies and not being responsible for any of them. You know? So Rahu's going to get a lot of what he wants, but Jupiter's got to tame him. So you get it? Okay. Good. You love my explanation. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I'm here to help. If anybody else has any general questions, those are free. If you want a personal, it's just $10 a question, $10 a card. I'm only going to be on here for a little bit more, guys. Okay. Doja Cell made a Cash App. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry I missed that, honey. Did I? I'm so sorry. Let me go back. I don't see Doja Cell after K, but I must have missed her. I'm so sorry. Oh, Cash App. I'm just bleh with my brain right now. What is your question, Doja Cell? And Jay Checkers. Hi, is there still time to request a personal card? Yeah, there is. I'm not going to be on too much longer, but yes, there is some time. And Doja Cell, what is your question, love? Or how many cards did you have? Because I didn't check. Okay, Doja Cell, what is going on with Joshua? Did you pull one card or two? Or like what was your thing on there? One card, okay. So what is going on with Joshua? I feel like I want to pull this one. Okay, what is going on with Joshua for Doja Cell? Spirit guides, please use my cards here to give an answer for Doja Cell. Oh, very clear. First of all, Joshua cannot speak. All of a sudden, I just got a frog in my throat. He cannot come forward or speak, or it just means his throat chakra is clogged. He's unable to communicate. He's not living his truth. The card that came up is the tree, the roots. This is ancestral. This is family ties. He is taking care of family, or he has family affairs. Joshua is taking care of a family affair. I don't mean literally an affair, like a romantic affair. I mean, he's dealing with family. There's something going on with his family, and he's taking care of that. He's got a lot going on. He's got some responsibilities he's got to attend to. There's something to do with property that he might be dealing with, whether it's legally or physically, but there's something with property. He's helping please his parents. Something about the family tree. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. He's not living his best life. He's not living his truth. He's living for his family, and he is doing what pleases them. That's what he's doing. He's pleasing his family. He's crushing his own dreams to fulfill something about making his parents happy, or his family happy, or his ancestors, or his culture, or his religion, or whatever the fuck it is with this tree. But Joshua is trying to please others, period. And this is a karmic debt. He feels unfulfilled. But he feels if I dedicate and put my life into this, it will pay off. And he's right. He's right. He's sacrificing right now, hanged man vibes. But it will pay off in the end. And he's very focused on making something of himself. Be it he's going to school, or be it he's dedicating himself to a career or job or investment of some sort that will pay off. He is becoming more, and he is maturing, and he's learning. And he has great ties to a grandfather, whether they're alike, whether they have karmic debt, whether the grandfather is helping him, I don't know, but he does have great ties to the grandfather. He's doing what he should be doing. Joshua is in line with his best self. He is his higher self. He's doing what he should be doing. And it may be sacrificial right now, but it will pay off. Bridget, I saw you just paid for 2 questions, and Valerie, you did 1. Is there a Valerie here, or did I already do a Valerie? But Bridget, you paid for 2. What is your question, honey? So I can decide what deck I'm going to use here. And my clock is chiming. I think after Bridget and Valerie, I'm going to be done for tonight. And I'll be back on tomorrow, okay? I'll be back on for multiple readings tomorrow. I have to do the earth signs and all that. Jay Checkers, thank you. Was about to ask if you received it. Oh, okay. So which one are you, Jay? Are you Valerie or are you Bridget? Samantha made another one on the website. Okay, sure. Doja Cell, it must be ancestral. Yeah, it may very well be. Root chakra. Root chakra for Joshua. If you want any more questions, guys, or you would like a private reading, please go to my website, www.jks1111.com. Okay. Thank you. Was about to ask if you received it. Jay Checkers. Bridget. Oh, okay. So you have 2. Bridget. Oh, he's an only child. A lot of responsibility with being an only child. Big. And of course, the whole family tree on his feet. He's got a lot of responsibility weighing on him. A lot of ancestral with first child, only child. Okay, Bridget, what is your questions, honey? So he's just working on becoming who he needs to become, the master of his universe. That is what Joshua is doing, okay? So he is preoccupied with root chakra business. Bridget, I need to know the questions. Okay, so my first question is about my significant other, Jorge Luis, or Luis. Why does he remain very distant and cold? Big lack of passion and intimacy. Ooh, distant and cold. Yeah, we're going to use the tarot. I got chills. First thing I thought was infidelity. I don't want to scare you, but I feel like there's another person, but I can't be sure. But a lack of intimacy, a lack of passion, and he's being very cold. My instant hairs stood up and said there's somebody else, but I don't know. Spirit guys, show me Jorge. Cleanse. 10 of Cups in the reverse down there. I'm assuming this person has Native American in them. I'm assuming. Breaking up a family. Cleansing themselves of a family. This is wanting divorce, wanting separation, wanting distance, wanting to get away from the family. Get away from family responsibilities. He's from Nicaragua. Okay, well, maybe so. He is pulling away from marital life, honey. He does not want it. He might be on a spiritual journey. Has he done ayahuasca? The Native American stuff's coming at me, but it could be South American, North American. Either way, it's Native American, Central American, but the Americas, which he is. He's Nicaraguan, so obviously. But has he done ayahuasca? Is he on a spiritual journey? I'm not sure. I don't believe so. Okay. Well, he might be getting on a spiritual journey. But this is pulling away from family. He wants to travel. He wants to travel. He wants to see the world. He wants to get away from any traditional. I don't think so. He is not that spiritual. Okay. Yeah, he wants to travel and get away. Maybe he's on a spiritual walk. He's going to find himself spiritually through travel, but he needs and wants to travel. Does that mean he's pulling away from me? Well, if you're not on board with traveling and being open to just playing it by ear, then I think maybe he would pull away. But if you want to travel and just be open to what is and kind of free for all, I don't think he would pull away from you. Okay, so you did travel all year, 2022, for work. He likes that. He likes the traveling. He wants that. If you're open to travel, he's not going to pull away from you. He's just steering away from anything conventional at this moment. Love to travel, actually. He's the one that's not adventurous. Okay, that makes sense. The universe wants him to travel. Maybe it's reverse for me. Maybe he likes the traditional. Maybe he likes the, family tradition. But Spirit says, no, 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 no. Get away from it. Get away from it. Get away from the traditional family sense. Go, travel. Travel with Bridget. See the world. Play it by ear. You don't have to be so conventional. Maybe that's the message. That makes more sense? Okay, thank you. Because I knew there was a conservativeness and then a pushing away of conservativeness. So I'm glad we twisted it. That makes sense. So is he pulling away from you? Yes, because you want not conventional. You want to travel with this man, see the world, make love, eat good food, go to distant places, enjoy life, be on a spiritual journey. Hell, maybe go do a ayahuasca spiritual encounter. You're like, let's do that. And he's like, no, I got to get married. We got to build a family. We got to settle down. We got to build a house. We got to have roots, And you're like, no, we don't need that right now. So I could see the push and pull. And really, that's the issue. In a nutshell, whatever way it goes. But I'm saying, is he pulling away from you? Yes. Because there's the tug of war right there. I mean, a private reading would be great. We could see what he wants, where he's headed, what you need to hear. Is this going to work out? And there's a lot of questions to be answered here. But in a nutshell, at least you know he wants conservative and traditional, and maybe you don't right now. You know, maybe he wants children, 2 or 3 babies in the next 3 years, and you don't right now. Who knows? But whatever the situation is, it's not aligned at all. But I do feel the universe would like him to pull away from tradition and travel with you. I do feel there's that. He has been brought to you spiritually to see the world in some sense. Okay, yeah, been listening to you since 2019. We'll check your schedule to see if I can book a private. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay. But Bridget, what was your other question? You said that you had one question and you paid for 2. So what was your other one? You had another one, right? Yeah. Don't say thank you yet. You got one more. Silly girl. And then Valerie. I don't know where Valerie is. Did I already do Valerie? And I didn't know it. Valerie had one. Okay, my second one, and I've been dealing with trying to get a title for a vehicle I purchased a while back, and he's been giving me the runaround. Oh, hey, Valerie. Yes, we're going to do you right now after Jay. So what is your question about the vehicle? Because you're making a statement. I've been trying to get the title. He's giving me the runaround. But what do you want to know? Are you going to get the title? Is that what you want to know? Oh, you just want to know the outcome. If there's something I can do to finally get this. I'm a private person, markers. Oh, silent watcher. Okay, Valerie. Let's see, Jay. Let's see about this car. Spirit guides, ancestors, use the tarot cards to answer correctly for Bridget. Ooh, there's more to this fucking car situation than you know. It's not good. There's problems. This car may be stolen. It may have a salvage title or may have been stolen or just taken from someone and someone's selling it without permission. We have resistance here. Someone is resisting exposing what's really going on with the title. This car may have been sold twice to 2 different people. There may be some issues about who the car belonged to versus the seller. Not saying it was stolen, but perhaps it was his wife and she moved away and he's selling it and can't sign it over because she's not here. It could be that. Jay, I knew it. I did the report. Not stolen, not salvaged. But it could be a situation of ownership. Like someone's like, I'm selling this car. It hasn't been reported stolen, but I'm not exactly the owner of the vehicle. It's either a friend, a relative, or an ex, or a current person, but there could be an issue with that. He may have even given you the wrong information to do the report. Perhaps there's a digit off. Perhaps they've covered it up. I did know about a ring because my ex did this, stolen motorcycles. They would steal the motorcycle, take all the parts off, burn with a hot metal thing the engraved VIN number on the pieces of the metal, and then get a tool to put new numbers in on it that were not part of the part. Does that make sense? So imagine a big iron engine and there's a 3D imprintation of a VIN number on the actual piece of metal. Well, what they were doing was hot burning that off, smoothing that off, and putting a new indentation somewhere else. So sometimes you don't know. The numbers could be incorrect. Yeah, you've heard about that? Yeah. There's something secret. Look at that book of secrets. To me, this book is a log, information, papers, paperwork. There's something secret about the paperwork. Something secret that hasn't been exposed. And then we have resistance, which is pens to paper. In my opinion as a reader, pens to paper, can't sign, can't sign. Something to do with a marriage, marriage in reverse, a divorce, a next piece of property. 9 of Wands, somebody lost it. Somebody got a hold of it and they shouldn't have. Maybe a separation. Who knows? A bargaining chip. Who knows? But all I know is you're not getting the title because there's something very wrong with the paperwork. Or a very big hesitation on why they want to do it. If they're even the owner that's the one selling it. If it were me and I couldn't do a title transfer, it would be because I'm not the one on the title. Maybe it's something innocent. Maybe it's something like someone couldn't afford to get the car themselves, so their mom signed for it, or their grandma. And their grandma or mom passed away, but they never had the title signed over in their name. It could be that. Could also be they murdered someone and no one reported it stolen. Shit. Could be. Could be innocent. Could be like, yeah, they bought me the car. We're still paying on it. Someone's making a car payment and I'm driving it. Maybe I bamboozled some woman or some man to buy me a car and make payments and now I'm selling it for cash. But the title's not in my name. All I'm saying is there's some secret shit going on. I don't know exactly what it is, but this person is very hesitant to get it signed because the contracts and the paperwork is not legit. There's something wrong with it. And as far as the tarot community can go, girl, that's the best I can do with one card here. That is the best I can do. I know it's kind of a lot out there, what it could be, but what we do know is something's wrong. This is not a green light. This is not a yes. This is not everything's going to work out and be okay. This is not a good situation. This is the negative. So at least you know that from the cards. You can check VIN liens at the courthouse. Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, okay, Valerie, what about my Celtic cross I paid? Yeah, let's do that one as well. Let's do both. So I'll do a Celtic and I'll do an Oracle for the 10, Valerie. Let's do that. Thank you for your patience, my love. Okay, Spirit, please guide and direct me for Valerie. Ancestors, Spirit guides, use these tarot cards to come in and speak volumes for Valerie in the Celtic. You're welcome, hon. If there's anything else I can do, please let me know. Oh, you're so welcome, Valerie. Thank you so much for your patience. You've been nothing short of an angel. All right. All right, let's see. What explains Valerie at this time? Show me Valerie. Spirit guides, ancestors, show me Valerie. Use the cards to show me Valerie. She wants to know about herself and her path. Use me as a vessel to speak the truth for Valerie. Valerie. The heck? Good gravy. Okay. Okay, Valerie, bottom of the deck. Overall, underall is unconditional love, Cancerian energy, mothering, nurturing, fourth house activation. So much love and healing and just nurturing is going into your situation. Know that you are being cared for and things are coming to life. Things are being, in a good light, pushed forward. Okay? Let's see what represents you at this time. Resurrection. You are being resurrected. Things from your past are being resurrected. This is Judgment card energy. You get to do something again. This is a second chance. A card of new opportunities. A card of I learned my lesson. I deserve a blessing. Karma. Good things are coming in here after you. There's something, you went after something and it didn't work out, okay? Probably a relationship. But you're going to get a second chance. What's crossing you is the quickening in reverse. It doesn't make sense. Something doesn't make sense in the past. I'm also hearing you learned a lesson, but you really didn't learn it. You might be repeating a lesson a second time. This could be a relationship a second time, karmic. This could be just a lesson of whatever right now a second time, but you know what it is. Clarifying this energy is Queen of Wands, the queen of creativity, passion, lust, romance, and sexiness and empowerment. That's not even a word. Empowerment. Empowerment, independence, dedication, drive, and energy. And physical health and beauty and action is at the forefront of your situation. This is also the energy of being another woman or being another man. I've been watching you for 2.5 years now, Steph. I'm a Gemini sun, Virgo rising, and Scorpio moon. My twin flame is a Libra sun, or is he? Nice. Well, thank you, Valerie, and I'm so glad you've been watching. So you get to learn something again, though. What is this quickening in the reverse? This is what's crossing you. This is the issue. It's like the good news is you're getting a second chance. The difficult situation challenges the quickening in reverse. Like I'm not, it doesn't make sense to me. Vanilla is coming up very strong for me for whatever reason, but I don't know. Everything comes together and is supposed to accelerate forward. But when it's in reverse, obstacles prevent you from realizing your own dream. Despite your sincere intentions, the timing isn't right. Wavering faith makes your efforts inconsistent. You may be trying to do too much or overworking due to perfectionism. Or it could be your person who's doing this, rather than welcoming help from the universe. You're not concentrating on your creation, on your vision, on yourself. You're just hoping it will manifest magically by itself. Nothing's wrong with that. We all know the power of manifestation. But look at the elements in your spread to see where forces can be energized, and there could be something that activates your goal. Okay, so you really, really want this to come together, but the timing isn't right. Why? Because you're not taking enough action. With the Queen of Wands here and the quickening in reverse together, I'm not taking enough action. But you're getting a second chance, which is the good news. You are going to get a healing and I believe a second chance with you and your person. Okay? That's a yes. You're going to get a shot at this again. You're not doing anything wrong. But sometimes, and I've done it too, we get so engrossed into this whole manifestation realm. It's just vision boards and affirmations and belief. We get so caught up in that world, we stop doing. We stop working out. We stop journaling. We stop living our own lives. We just kind of focus on the vision board goal. And we look for signs. Is today a sign? Is tomorrow a sign? Am I getting signs? Is it coming in? We're asking questions rather than being preoccupied and living in expectation. And I think that's what's going on. You're asking questions, you're not living in expectation because you're so focused on believing in the magic, believing of candle magic, believing in manifestation, believing in affirmations, believing in the vision board, believing in all of those things. But the living part is missing. What about your past here? You are super optimistic. Queen of Wands here, very Leo, super optimistic, positive, confident, beautiful, good-looking, charming, elevated. The Phoenix rising kind of energy, the powerhouse. Everything that you ever wanted to make happen, you make happen. You're a go-getter. You are. And that's why you're coming up as the Queen of Wands. You're a go-getter. You get shit done. You make magic happen. So what's going on right now? 3 of Cups. Celebration, happiness, reunion, good times. Birthdays, births, good announcements. Growth. Happy change. Has your sister come to visit you? Do you have a sister? Do you have a best friend? A best friend or someone like a sister is coming to see you, either now or soon. Okay. It's also a visit from kind of like a little fairy. It feels like happiness, a little visit from metaphysical happy fairy. It's a time to rejoice. It's a time to be happy. It's a time to be in peace and enjoy beauty and good things, crystals, candles, bubble baths, massages. You're doing all of those good things, or that's where you're headed right now. Like that's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to manifest, is focusing on healing and celebrating life and loving those around you. Sisters really do pop up though. Let's see what the future is. Hierophant, dedication. You are dedicated to your spiritual path. You're going to be learning astrology in the near future. And you're going to be watching, I feel like, what is this? The History Channel, the, I don't know, Ancestry Channel, History Channel, Gaia. Like, I just feel like shows are going to be more spiritually driven here in the near future. But you're just kind of opening up. You're learning a lot. You're getting the keys to knowledge and wisdom and growth and education. And I think you're learning spiritually. So I think you might be even taking an astrology course or a tarot course or something like that. Maybe going to a metaphysical fair. Maybe meeting a wise teacher or guru, someone you can look up to, take advice from. But you're going to be getting a lot of help here. You might even be traveling to go see someone very famous. Someone like Sadhguru, or someone, maybe you're going to go see a conference or talk or watch something with them on there. But you're going to be a part of something bigger than yourself. You're going to be a part of a community. So you're headed for community. I'm kind of getting this overwhelming feeling where you want to focus on fixing your relationship, but actually where you're being guided to right now is it's not time. We're going to focus on the spiritual community, spiritual friends, sisters in spirituality, getting in touch with a community or a coven or, you know, a group of people that are like-minded. So like you're being driven there first. That's your first stop. I feel like you're on a bus stop and you're manifesting all these things, and like this is not your next stop. Like reunion with the lover is not your next pit stop. There's a couple more to go, which is good, and you've got a little bit of time. But I feel like everything is going to work out the way you planned it. Interesting. Next is marriage. Wow. Hierophant and the marriage cards. You are going to be in a marriage at some point here in the future. Let's see. I work full-time for a corporate job and am a professional freelance makeup artist with my own business as well. Oh, that's awesome. Well, you're going to be doing more than that. You're going to be joining up with a spiritual community here. Spirit says, I see marriage in your future. This may just be a time of enjoying what you love to do. Becoming the Queen of Wands. Being sexy. Having friends. Traveling. Having soul sisters. Meeting important people that teach you and help you grow. You know, it's like this is part of becoming Valerie. And then comes this reunion. But all the puzzles are not in place yet. So I understand. I feel my twin flame led me to my spiritual ascension, and I've known him for 12 years. Oh, that's great. So yeah, this is the quickening in reverse. It's not quick. It's not quick. But resurrection is you're going to resurrect this relationship down the road. And there is a marriage here. But it's after finding yourself, loving yourself, having a community, having spiritual friends, and spiritual growth. How do you see the situation? Queen of Cups. I'm in love. Love, love, love. Hey, we're all in love. But you're in love. You're happy. You're in love. And you know who you love. And you know what you want, girl. So that's it. You're in your feelings. Okay? Your person is High Priestess. Ooh, wise, intuitive. Closed off, though. Okay? Your person's like, I'm closed. How do I see the situation? I'm holding back. I'm holding my feelings within. I'm holding my thoughts within. I'm waiting for the right time. I'm developing myself as well. I'm not ready to come out. So there's this person that's like, I have a lot to do and grow. I'm not ready to come out yet. But a very beautiful spiritual connection for sure. What is the challenge? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, self-love, self-care. A time to do you, that is the challenge. Both of you are in this gestation of self, becoming the best version of your best self. And that's where you guys are at in this twin flame journey. That is probably the hardest place to be because you are manifesting this relationship with the Queen of Cups. But this person is not. This person is on pulling back and withholding. Again, the runner-chaser aspect of the twin flame journey. So this person's like, I'm pulling back, I'm holding within, I'm holding out on my feelings for you, I'm holding out on my thoughts for you, and I'm kind of just avoidant of this, but I still feel you telepathically, intuitively, and emotionally. I still feel you. We're still connected. But, you know, we have to do this Nine of Cups workshop. And this Nine of Cups workshop is, I get to discover myself. And I get to discover my spiritual path and my spiritual soul family. And I get to see more about that. So that's, yeah, in a nutshell, the outcome, the outcome is the Devil. You're not going to lose this person. You guys have a walk to do, some shadow work, some inner demons. Your person's got some inner demons. So do you. But this is the material world. You might be a workaholic. Your person might be a workaholic. You might be obsessed with fame or money and fortune, and so might your person. But that's not the spiritual walk. So we are learning to deal with the Devil, which is our temptations, our desires, our ego. What are we addicted to or obsessed with? And are we able to conquer those little egotistical little demons? And so the outcome is dealing with those things. And so right now, that's where you guys are headed. You're dealing with devils. You're dealing with demons, addictions, karmic lovers, karmic cycles, obsessions, depressions, oppressions, getting life balanced. You know, the devil comes in to tease you and make you want something in exchange for something else. You're going to learn what that is. Who is taking from you, and is it worth it? Your jobs may come out on the forefront. Your spiritual beliefs may come out to be looked at. Your friends may come out to be looked at. Your beliefs may come out to be looked at. But overall, after you've conquered the devil, which I know you will, comes marriage. You have a contract with this person, a karmic contract, a soul contract, an anything contract. So I wouldn't worry that even in the distance, you're not going to be fully separated. What is a message from your person? What is a message from Valerie's person? Valerie, I've checked up on you to see if you were with someone else behind my back. You could have anyone you want, Queen of Wands. Why do you want me? So this person has questions. High Priestess checked on you through tarot, other channels, friends, family, secret ways, but this person has checked up on you quietly. You've been trying to look at your shadow sides too, so I can use them as strengths for myself. I try to meditate and pray daily for my protecting while understanding everything has balance in this life. Beautiful, perfect, Valerie. There couldn't be a better answer in the world. But your person is like, just because I'm distant doesn't mean I'm not looking at you. And Valerie, I've written entire messages to send you, honey, but I always end up deleting them or just not sending them. My fear of opening up to you kind of paralyzes me. Okay, so yeah, your person's holding back, but thinking of you heavily and looking around, searching for you. So you may think this person is off the Richter scale somewhere doing whatever, but no, this person is still in tune with you, still connected. There's a beautiful spiritual connection between both of you guys. Very watery, very Scorpio. I'm loving that. And there's this reunion, this resurrection. So you are going to get a second chance at this connection. I love it. Let's get another message oracle from this person. And then I'll ask something about your shadow element. Another message from your person, please. Another message. Spirit guides, ancestors, please use these cards to give her a message from the other side, from her person. What do you see? I'm afraid to be vulnerable. I quit. Vulnerable. Feeling out of control, scared, and unknown energy. Yeah, he's just like, I'm not comfortable with opening up yet. And that's okay. He's just not there. And that's his shadow element. I'm not good with my feelings yet. I need more time. Okay? And that's all that's happening. He's tried to reach out. He does check on you. He just doesn't know how to deal with this. Okay? Under this, we have, sometimes I wonder if all this is in my fucking head. But I don't know. Deep down, I know it's not. I'm trying to overcome my vices, my devils, and blocks to give all you truly deserve. So, you know, he's opening up to the fact that there's a spiritual connection here. He's not 100% sure about it. He's just not. He's figuring that out. He's seeing the intensity here. A little fear, but I know he's coming up for you. Okay? So you guys are coming up for a beautiful reunion. I'm going to help you see part of your shadow side. So we're going to pull a spiritual AF message. What is a shadow side for you? Bottom of the deck. Guess who ain't gotta explain shit to nobody? You. Okay, so you're learning how to be independent and free and not have to tell anyone why you're doing what you're doing, period. So part of your shadow is get that out of you. You don't have to explain shit to anyone. No one, not even anyone. Next, don't be an ungrateful little shit. Hey, this is just what's coming out. Seriously, if you're reading these cards, you're privileged AF. Spoiled, maybe. But you can read, if you can read your reading, and that's super, okay, blah, blah, blah. They're all like, yay, we can read. Okay. Yeah, we get it. Be grateful for every little thing. And that's the Nine of Cups. I think that's why it's a challenge and your wish fulfillment. You want to be grateful for the journey, grateful for the love, grateful for the path, grateful for your peace, your business, everything. You're just learning to be grateful. And in your shadow element, it is feeling like a victim, feeling bad about yourself, feeling rejected, feeling like, what did I do to deserve this? That's your shadow. So get and deal with your shadow of feeling like something's wrong with you, because it's not. It's just a part of the plan. So there's part of your shadow. And the other one is quit trying to explain yourself to people, girl. No one has to understand your brand of cuckoo. You got your own shit to do. You love who you want to love. You do what you want to do. It is your fucking path. That's bomb as fuck. But that's a whole lot different than trying to get everyone to go on board with your path, sign off on whatever weirdness you want to create. Get on with your freaky little self, you freaky little F. So, there's probably a lot of people that say, Valerie, you shouldn't love this person. Valerie, you shouldn't chase this person. Valerie, you should do this. Valerie, why don't you do this? Hey, Valerie, what is going on with this particular blah, blah, blah? It's none of their fucking business. People try to tell you what to do often, and you're breaking free. So a lot of your shadow element too is, no, you don't have to take everyone's advice, even if you love them to death and you're super grateful for them. Sometimes people go on your path so you could specifically reject them. And that's okay. And that's in your shadow element. I feel like you're afraid to be mean to people. And in your idea of mean, it's rejection. I can't reject people because then I feel mean. I feel mean. Anyways, that is your message, girl. I love you. Valerie, laughing my ass off. Yep, everyone is not a fan of him. Yep, but it's not their fucking journey. As much as our parents love us and want us to go down the path of greatness and awesomeness, sometimes that's not our fucking path. Our parents don't want us to scrape our knees, bump our heads, get heartbroken, try a toxic thing, know what it feels like to get hurt. Our family, if they could stop us, they would prevent us from all of it because they love us. And God bless them for that, but that is not always our path, okay? And they have to learn that. They have to learn to watch you fall, get hurt, get brokenhearted, and all these things. And a lot of people are not a fan of the spiritual path because it forces them to look at their own life. And if you're growing in yourself based on your dark experiences, they hate to watch you do it. But look how you're growing. You needed that. And they have to be safe to let you safely express that karma and be a friend, Three of Cups, and be supportive of your spiritual walk. And I think that makes sense here. Your friends and family need to be supportive of your spiritual walk. And tell them that. Just say, you know, my goals are not going to be your goals. Your dream for my life is probably not what's going to happen in my life. I still love you. I appreciate you. And thank you. Thank you very much, you know, and let's see if some good stuff plays out. Different things. Just because it's not your plan doesn't mean it's not a good plan, you know? All right. That is it, everybody. Markers are, I think we're done. Pacific Pearl, you have time if you want to. You're always on here. Pacific, usually most all my lives. Or you've been here for years, you know? So I can squeeze you in, okay? For everyone else, we'll continue this tomorrow, okay? If you guys want to get in on this, maybe I'll continue it tomorrow. Pacific Pearl. Okay, honey. How many questions did you have, love? And thank you for being here. You guys want to know something I'm really thinking of lately? You might love this. I got one of those cheap little burner phones. I'm going to get a number on there. And I'm going to do kind of like a podcast where you guys could call in and talk to me. And we can do messages live. Of course, with my face. I have to get set up. I need to get my little like podcast thing set up. But I want to do that. I want to have it to where you guys can call in and we can chat with everyone else listening. And you can give shout outs to people that are here watching. They can hear your voice. And that's how I'll take some incoming calls, questions, things like that. Yeah, so I'm super excited. That's like some upcoming stuff I want to work on and whatever. Oh, Pacific Pearl, thank you, Steph. Am I on the right path when it comes to dealing with my current relationship? All right, let's look at it. Are you on the right path? Did you do one card, Pacific Pearl, or two or three, or like what was it? So I know what I'm pulling here. Because if it's one card, I think I might want to get an oracle. If it's more than one, then I'll do something else. Pacific Pearl, is it one or two? She's in the list to catch up for two. Oh, okay, got it. All right. Are you on the right path with your relationship, correct? Pacific Pearl, are you in a third party connection? You are. Damn it. There it is. Bottom of the deck here. Sometimes I wonder if this is all in my head, but deep down, I know it's not. I'm trying to overcome my vices and blocks to give all I truly deserve and to get all I truly deserve. This is you. This is you. No, Steph, not that I know of. Okay, good. Okay, so there's not a third party. Okay. Well, this is you. Sometimes you think this connection that you're on is all in your head. You think, am I on the right path? Am I on the wrong path? I don't know. Are you on the right path? We'll see. 8 of Wands. And I'm sorry for making your life uncomfortable with my in and out behavior. You're on the right path. He's not the only one, though. This is crazy. He's not the only one. There's somebody else headed for you along with this person. You are seeking someone who is in and out of your life. Sometimes he's very vibrant and very present and very passionate, and it's good. But then he drifts off and disappears. I feel like you need to destroy the foundation that you built with this person and start from scratch. Rebuild your entire foundation. If you guys started out as passionate lovers, switch it to friends. If you started out as friends, switch it now to passionate lovers. If you started out seeking only this person and directly just this person, switch it up and start dating. There needs to be a destruction of a rock. There is an obstacle that is a rock, in my opinion, and it needs to get busted open with dynamite. Something's got to change. You are worthy. This person is like, I'm sorry that you've been struggling because I'm in and out. but it's not you. It's not you. This person is part of their path. You're about to be pursued by somebody else, and I would maybe take that up on how do you say, like, take them up on their offer. You've turned down a lot of offers. I don't know why. I feel like somebody could say, hey, Pacific Pearl, you want to go out for coffee? And you would say no. Why? Because I don't want to open up that can of worms. I'm already a mess, or I already have a situation I'm dealing with. You don't want to take them up. Take them up. Take them up. Pacific Pearl, we're physically separated, trying to work on ourselves, but the communication has been awful. And he's been trying to recover from addictions. Okay. Sumo, do you mind? My dog's going crazy. Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. But again, you need to change this up. So anyways, Pacific Pearl, I'm going to go because he's barking like a crazy man. Change this up. Like I said earlier, blow up how you guys have been, how you've been normally. Transform yourself, Phoenix. Do not be the same person. Do not. You have to be different. You have to change. You have to blow yourself up. Maybe you're the rock. You have to be different. Change your hair color. Date someone else. Get a hobby. Get into something different. You change, and it signifies this stuck rock heavy energy, and it blows it up and creates movement. But movement needs to happen through the blowing up of a stuck, always the same situation. And that's what I'm feeling. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. I love you, girl. Okay. Hopefully that helped you. Samantha, oh, you already had another donation too. Oh, okay, I do remember that. What is your question, Samantha? And then I'm done. Everyone after Samantha, this is it. Tune in again for another Q&A. I do these often, sometimes, and yeah, Q in on that. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. Don't forget, if you're first in my live chat group, you get free cards. It's worth it. Hit the bell icon so you know. If you would like a private personal reading with me, one-on-one, please go to my website, www.jks1111.com. If you want to throw me some love, you can go to Cash App. Okay, my tag is money symbol, let that shit go, 1111. And if you want to tune in for the next time, I might be doing it tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have a lot of readings to do tomorrow. But I'm going to get off after this one. Samantha, thank you. She's the last one. Samantha, what is your question, love? No, I'm going to do it right now. What is your question? You had one more you already paid for, so I'm ready to do it now. It's getting dark here. It's beautiful and snowy out. Honey bunny, come on now. I need the question. Let's do this. What is your question? Yeah, it's snowing hard. It is. It's so beautiful, though. The trees are all full of snow. Markers, you know these trees are going to be breaking branches from all this heavy snow this spring, and we already know it. Ugh, pain in the booty, but beautiful. All right, Samantha, if you're not back in here, I'm assuming you left, and you're waiting for the next time for your question. So I guess this is it, Markers. I think Samantha's gone. I think she thought it was till next time, and she clicked off. She didn't realize I was going to do her message right now. All right, well, I'm going, everybody. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Markers. You guys are the best. Remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. Just keep swimming. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye, guys.